Welcome to MerSol 3.0 tutorials. We're going to go over how to log in today, and we're going to learn how to set the primary email, the analytics key for Google, the company info, and some general meta for your site. So first, let's log in. Simply go to your domain, type in /admin, and here you can type in your username and password or your email. Either one will work. Usually it's your email. If you click the Remember Me button here, checkbox, and click Login, the system will remember you. So let's go back to the front end really quick so I can show you. You'll see a little admin top left of your screen. Now, if you ever want to get rid of that, you can through a CSS, but that's more advanced, but it can be removed. Okay? Let's go back to the tab for admin. So we're back. This is the back end again. We're going to go to Preferences, Settings. First block is your company info. This is just where you put your company info for the site. This does not show up on the footer, just to let you know. Next block is your email. This is the email. Someone fills out your contact form. Someone fills out the inquiry for a property listing. This is where the email will go for that. You can also create a CC, a carbon copy, if you wish. You can just just type it in like that. If you don't want it there, you can always double click it and it'll go away. That's how you delete it. Okay. Same thing goes for blind carbon copy. That's in case you want to email someone and you don't want the person you're sending an email to see who else you're sending it to. Send to a friend. Now this is a little tricky. There is a send a friend button on your website where you can actually send a listing to a friend. If you want to get copied on that, you can actually do this and it will copy you when someone sends an email to their friend. We warn against ever trying to reply to those emails because they don't know you're sending those to you. So be careful with that. All right. This is where the email from. So when you send an email or the system sends an email to someone from your website, this is the from, and this is the reply to, in case you wish for them to be different. All right. Then you have your signature. This is a text version of your signature because when someone registers on your website, when your clients register on your website, they can select whether they want to receive text emails or HTML emails. So you need to fill out both boxes, the text version and the HTML version. Okay. And then you can just simply update it by clicking here. All right. That's all there is for that. Metadata. Now metadata gets more complicated. There are some snippets for metadata. What a snippet is if instead of you putting the year in, you'll just put the snippet in place of it, just like this. And it will actually, the system will automatically populate that field. Okay. And notice it only works on places where we tell you it can be used, just to let you know. This is the page title prefix. Careful with this. I would consult my SEO expert if you're using it before you use this, because this is global. It will be on every page if you put something here. And this is also your global metadata. This will also be on every page, as well as your description. This is your global stuff. This is your general here. Okay? You can make sure that you check this on your site. If you're getting a review email, make sure you review this and that it's updated properly. If not, definitely go in here and update your areas that you wish to tackle, so to speak, when it comes to SEO. Okay. Now, a lot of people will say that metadata is not that important. It really just depends on the search engine and honestly the time frame, because everything changes so much. But it is here. It is for in case you wish to use it. The next one, by the way, save. Always save at the bottom. Okay. The next one is your register and login forms. With our system, you can actually tell it when you wish people to log in. If they wish after one search, after 3 searches, after 0 searches, that you don't ever want them to have to do it. After 1 property view, after 2 property views, that means they're looking at the detailed view of a house. Then you can require it, and this is the form that will come up. And you can actually edit text above and below the registration form, just to kind of give them a kind of like a bait. Hey, when you're registering, you get really cool features, such and such. All right, that's what that's for. These are some other additional fields that can show up on the registration form if you wish. You can toggle those on and off. All right, I'll turn them all off. And this is the login form. The login form, of course, is after they have registered, they come back to the site, they might have a login form. And this is just text above and below the login form that they can also see, and you can edit. Make sure you save by clicking update. Okay. This here is the third-party tab. There's a lot of third-party tools with the Nursall system. These are just a few of them. Google Analytics. This is so you can track visitors going to your site. If you're really serious about your website, I recommend you track your visitors because you want to know where they're going, what pages they're on, what pages they're staying on, what pages they're leaving really quickly. All kinds of variables can really dictate how many leads you get, because if someone comes to your site, your search has too much information on it or too many features on it, and they have to scroll down forever to click the search button, or they have to scroll down forever just to see them all, they might jump away and leave, and you might want to update that a little bit. And that could go for your homepage as well. If your homepage has too much text on it and it's not really as relevant as most people are wanting, maybe you need to adjust it. So the Google Analytics is something good to have. And notice you only have to enter the UA code. When you sign up for Google, they're going to send you a whole bunch of source code. And in that source code, there's going to be like in parentheses, there's going to be UA dash such and such. That's all you have to do here. We will render out the rest for you. And we do that so that whenever the Google does an update, we can automatically fix it for everybody. Okay, there's a link right here to go get a Google Analytics key. This is Google verification. This is to verify your site. I highly recommend, once you get signed up and get your site going, go and sign up for Google Webmaster Tools. Go and verify your website through Google and Yahoo and Bing and any of the others. Go ahead and do all that. We do not do that for you. That's something you have to do, or your SEO expert has to do. Okay, but you can do that, and it definitely will help you. And go ahead and register your business with Google Business as well. That will also help you. Make sure you put your domain in there, because that will help you show up in your market, because Google does target regions. Okay, this is your Yahoo ID if you would use the Yahoo Site Explorer ID. Zillow also has an ID they supply if you would use Zillow. And this is the Trulia ID if you would use Trulia. Okay, and that will give you market stats and kind of good stuff like that. This is Walk Score. You can sign up for Walk Score, and it'll show up on your site. That's where on a listing it'll show and say the closest restaurants and schools and all that kind of stuff on the map. All right, education.com. We automatically work with education.com. They've approved us to use their system on ours, and you don't have to get a key anymore. So now you can actually just say yes or no, and it will show all the school information in a tab. We also automatically, if you're looking at a listing, I can take you to one really quick. If you're looking at a listing, you will see at the bottom of that listing, well, where I just flew right by it, didn't I? There it is. See how it says the school, and there's links to another system. This is greatschools.org. That will also show information. But if you have the schools tab on, you can see it right here. It will show what information it can and rank it. Okay? All right, let me go back. Don't get off target. This is your Twitter integration. If you wish for your Twitter to be used on the system, you can actually enter your Twitter information here. This will then show up so people can tweet the stuff about your site. Okay? That is all there is to the third party. You can make sure you save, once again. All right? I'm going to keep this short and sweet as I can. 8 minutes is already long enough. So you take care and have a good day.